Going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy, the Scripture Plug.Albert, and today talk about if there's an actual issue with Islam, what Christians and others call the Islamic dilemma. The Islamic dilemma, is that really a thing? So I just want to talk about it. I just want to get into it. As we see right here, everything's broken down. So I'm explaining to you a little bit what's broken down right here. By the way, if you don't know what the Islamic dilemma is, this is basically that the Quran shoots itself in the foot because it confirms the Bible and the Torah, well, excuse me, the Injeel and the Torah, and the Injeel and the Torah completely say the Quran is boof and stupid and doesn't really make any sense. So that's what the really basic version of what the Islamic dilemma is. And we're going to get into it. But so we can see right here, it says confirms neither hypothesis. So the hypothesis is the standard Islamic narrative, S.I.N for short. And that's basically that the Injil that we have today is not the Injil that they had back then. It's corrupted. It's been changed. Yada, yada, yada. Blase skip. All this fun stuff. So that's what the standard Islamic narrative is that these books are corrupted. They're not good. Can't use them. But in actuality, the hypothesis of the Islamic dilemma is that no, the Quran states the Injil and Torah are good, that you're supposed to confirm them, or that the Quran confirms what came before it, and that the people of the books are able to judge by what's in their book. That's what it is. So we got these two ideas. What we're going to do is we're going to go chapter by chapter, starting at Surah 3. That's where we're going to start in. We're going to start at Surah 3. So we're going to read the whole context now. We're going to get before and after. We ain't just going to read the verse and just make our assumptions, because that's one thing I don't like that the heretics and the Muslims do. They love to be like, hey, bam, cherry pick. Just, anybody know who Mr. Fantastic is? Mr. Fantastic from Marvel. How that brother got stretchy arms. He can reach really far. That's what they do when they cherry pick. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to reach all the way over to Timbuktu to try to refute anything. I'm trying to get what exactly is going on in the context. But we're going to start off here with Surah 3:3. And again, I just got multiple of the different translations up there, multiple different Qurans up there. So, anybody can just see what's going on. So whichever one they like, they can have it your way. What's that, BK? Yeah, Burger King. BK, have it your way. Hopefully I don't get sued for that. But anyway, he revealed to you, O prophet, the book in truth, confirming what came before it. He revealed the Torah and the gospel. So that's where we're starting off. We're starting off strong in the Quran, where to the prophet, the book of truth, which is the Quran, is confirming what came before it, which is the Torah and the gospel. Right there. Bow. Right there. Let's go up to 3:1. We're going to start at 3:1. We're going to read down. Alif Lam Mim. Alif Lam Mim. Alif Lam Mim. Alif Lam Mim. These letters are one of the miracles. I don't know how letters that nobody understands are miracles, but whatever. That's a whole nother issue. That's a whole other thing. Surah 11:1 and 12:111. And none but Allah knows their meanings. So don't you forget it. Don't you forget that there's certain things in here that's a miracle that you'll never know. So how is it a miracle? But anyway, Allah, there is no God worthy of worship except Him, the ever living, all sustaining. Okay, so again, we're getting the context in here, letting people know that the person of the Quran, Allah, there's no God worthy of worship except Him. Cool, whatever. And so then it gets down to the Quran being revealed to the prophet. And in doing so, this is again Allah's words, eternal words, saying that in this book of truth, it's confirming what came before it, as revealed in the gospel and the Torah. Previously as a guide for people, and also revealed the decisive authority. Surely those who reject Allah's revelations will suffer a severe torment. Well, see, if you reject His revelation, I don't know if y'all see this, by the way, but that bad boy got an S on it. I don't know what that would mean in the Arabic, but I do know in this English translation, revelations is more than one. I just know that for sure. For sure, that's what that means in English. So, previously as a guide for people, and also revealed the decisive authority. Surely those who reject Allah's revelations will suffer a severe torment, for Allah is Almighty, capable of punishment. Okay, all right. So so again, the 3:3 was talking about the Quran, the Injil, and the Torah. And then 3:4 was stating, hey, yo, if you don't mess with any of them, you about to burn, homie. as we see, so 3-3 so far, so good. 3-3, 3-5, with surely nothing on earth or in the heavens is hidden from Allah. Cool. He is the one who shapes wombs, mothers, fills, wills. Okay, all right, cool. Ham, lamb, tomato, hog, log, you name it. It's not that time of year yet, but that's just how that broke down. That just came to my mind. He is the one who revealed to you, O prophet, the book in which some of verses are precise. Ooh, this is my favorite one right here. They are the foundation of the book, while others are elusive. Those with deviant hearts follow the elusive verses to spread doubt. Okay, yeah, da, da, da. So as we can see, when we get to 3-3, let's bring it back to the stage, y'all. That, yeah, it seems like the fact that if you don't judge by the revelations of the Quran that it states, which is the Quran itself, the Torah and the Injeel, you're going to suffer torment. So it definitely seems like that fits the Islamic dilemma, where it's saying that these books right here, you need them. 3-3 is definitely stating that we got the Torah, the Injeel, and at least what they had at the time, and that yeah, you need them. Seems like you need them. So what's the next one? We got 348. And Allah will teach him writing and wisdom, the Torah and the gospel. Well, let's figure out who is being taught writing and wisdom. She said, my Lord, how will I have a child when no man has touched me? The angel said, such is Allah. He creates what he wills. When he decrees a matter, he only says it, be, and it is. What's that? That kun fire kun right there. And we got 346, and he will speak to the people in his infancy and adulthood and will be one of the righteous. Okay, what's above that? Remember, when angels proclaim, okay, so this is obviously the birth of Jesus here, y'all. So, birth of Jesus. And Allah gives the good news, word from him. His name will be Messiah. They don't know why, though. They just know it's going to be Messiah. They don't know how that just completely right there from the Old Testament just refutes what they're talking about. Refutes what they're talking about. But hey, it is what it is. When they don't know, they don't know. So Jesus, son of Mary, honored in the world and the hereafter. And he will be the one of those nearest to Allah. So we got the before. We know it's talking about Jesus. Let's go see what's talking about afterwards. Because again, we want to get the context. We don't want to cherry pick around these parts. We do not want to cherry pick. Nope, 349. And make him a messenger to the children of Israel to proclaim, I've come to you with a sign from your Lord. I will make for you a bird from clay. Sounds like gospel time stuff right there. Breathe into you, and it will become a real bird. Breathe into it. By Allah's will, I will heal the blind and the leper and raise the dead to life. By Allah's will. And I will prophesy what you eat and store in your houses. Surely, this is a sign for you if you truly believe. All right, so just prophesize and stuff like that. All right, cool. And I will confirm the Torah revealed before me and legalize some of what had been forbidden to you. I have come with a sign from your Lord, so be mindful of Allah and obey me. Okay, so we're getting the context here, y'all. We're getting the context. Surely Allah is my Lord and your Lord, so worship him alone. This is a straight path. All right, so I think it's fair to say that when we get to 348, also, I think 349 talked about the Torah too, or the one right after that. And Allah will teach him writing and wisdom, the Torah and the gospel. So Jesus is taught the Torah and the gospel. Cool. We got that. We understand that. I think that's all right to say when it comes to really doesn't confirm either. It's facts. Doesn't confirm either. We got to 348. So next on the agenda is 365. So that's what we're about to get into right now. We're going to read the context of 365. So again, we're getting the whole context now. We ain't cherry picking nothing. Old people of the book. Why do you argue about Abraham while the Torah and the gospel were not revealed until long after him? Do you not understand? Okay, so says, why do you argue? So they're saying, hey, y'all arguing about stuff, y'all. I ain't even really, y'all tripping. It says, so we're gonna read after and then we're gonna read before. You know what I'm saying? Because why not? Because we're just gonna switch it up. We're just gonna before then after. Well, now we're gonna go after and before. Because why not? Here you are. You disputed about what you have little knowledge of. But why do you now argue about what you have no knowledge of? Allah knows. You don't know. Abraham was neither a Jew nor a Christian. He submitted in all uprightness and was not a polytheist. Indeed, those who have the best claim to Abraham are his followers, this prophet, and the believers, and Allah is the guardian of those who believe. Some of the people of the book wish to mislead you, believers. They misled none but themselves. Ooh, yet they failed to perceive it. O people of the book, why do you reject the signs of Allah while you bear witness to their truth? Okay, so we got 370. We read up 370. That's 5 surahs up. Let's go read before it just so we know what's going up. Because again, if I'm pretty sure, I mean, we can keep reading from there, but I don't know if that's really going to break down. Again, if it's either or. Say, O prophet, O people of the book, let us come to common terms that we will worship none but Allah, associate none with him, nor take one another as lords instead of Allah. But if they turn away, then say, bear witness that we have submitted to Allah alone. Cool. If they turn away, then surely Allah has perfect knowledge of the corrupter. Certainly, there is true narrative and there is no God worthy of worship except Allah and indeed Almighty. Okay, cool. So we got a good understanding. It seems like, let me know what's going on, but I think this is another correct view that it really doesn't back up either one. So 348, 365, I think we can say that it doesn't really state whether it's sin or whether it's the Islamic dilemma. 3.3, I think it's good. I think we're able to see that, yeah, it definitely was backing up the fact that what Jesus had and the purpose of it, so that, he came to confirm. He came to confirm. So let's go on to the next one, y'all. Then, in the footsteps of the prophets, we sent Jesus, son of Mary, confirming the Torah revealed before him. And we gave him the gospel containing guidance and light, and confirming what was revealed in the Torah, a guide and a lesson to the God-fearing. So it seems like this is backing up 3.3, y'all. It seems like 546, you can cross-reference that bad boy with 3.3, and it makes sense. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments, though. Does that make sense to y'all? Does that seem like it's a cross-reference? Does it seem like it's really just melting into one another? So 3.3, or Surah 3.3, and then 546. But let's get on to 547. Let the people of the gospel judge by what Allah has revealed in it. And those who do not judge by what Allah has revealed are truly the rebellious. So this is, we're saying that the people of the gospel judge by what Allah has revealed in it. So it's letting us know, as I'm just reading, as I'm just looking at this, at the English of what we're here. Again, I don't read Arabic, so I can't come up here. But if I just come up here, it looks like it says the people of Injeel has revealed Allah in it. Whoever not judge by what has revealed Allah, the knows all that. Yeah, I can't read all that, but I know in English what I'm seeing right now, and using my context clues and my ability to kind of read a little bit, it definitely states that the people of the gospel are to judge by what Allah has revealed in it. And those who do not judge by what Allah has revealed are truly the rebellious. So I'm not trying to be rebellious. I'm trying to take my scriptures, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take my scriptures that I got right here. You know what I'm saying? That good word right there, that good book. I'm trying to take that and I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, not be disobedient, trying my best, by the Holy Spirit, by the power and love of God, trying to do that. We have revealed to you, O prophet, the book with the truth as a confirmation of the previous scriptures and supreme authority over them. So judge between them by what Allah has revealed. So this is another conversation. Like, so how are we going to judge between, what's revealed if they ain't got it? You know what I'm saying? If we ain't got the Injeel, if we ain't got the Torah, how are we supposed to judge between what Allah revealed? The revelations, plural, that we read already in 3.3. How are we going to do that if we don't have them? That doesn't really make much sense. And do not follow their desires over the truth that has come to you. To each of you, we have ordained a code of law and a way of life. So to each of you, we have ordained a code. Okay, cool. If Allah had willed, he would have made you one community. So right here, it's even letting us know that we're split. It's letting us know that the communities are split. The revelations that were given to us, again, unless this means something completely different in Arabic, but I can only go by what I'm seeing in English, y'all. Mind me, I'm sorry. Or excuse me, don't mind me. I just don't know how to read the magical Arabic. I don't know. So I'm just going off of the bootlegged English translation version. My fault. But that looks like it says what it says to me. To each of you, we have ordained a code of law. So there's code of law to each of the people of the books. If Allah had willed, he would have made one community. He ain't want that though. He ain't want one community. He wanted people to be like, hey, yo, y'all get this book, then y'all get this book, and then y'all get this last book. That's what it seemed like. Even though it all blended in together because the people of the Torah were still alive and still functioning and still a community at the time of the gospel and the Injeel. And then the people of the Injeel and gospel were also alive at the time of the Quran. So it definitely seems like we have what it is that we're supposed to have right here. It seems like that's what's being said. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. To each of you, we have ordained a code of law and a way of life. If Allah had willed, he would have made you one community. But his will is to test you and what has been given each of you. So compete with one another in doing good. To Allah, you will return. Then he will inform you of the truth regarding your differences. So dang. So, we just out here fighting for the right to party. And he's like, hey, yo, whenever it's done, I'm gonna let you know. So when you burning, I guess you'll know. You picked the wrong one, homeboy. Anyway, and judge between them, O prophet, by what Allah has revealed, and do not follow their desires. And be aware, so they do not lure you away from the one or from some of what Allah has revealed to you. If they turn away from Allah's judgment, then know that it is Allah's will to repay them for some of their sins, and that many people are indeed rebellious. Okay, cool. So I think we got. Well, let's go to 50. In the judgment of pre-Islamic ignorance, they seek who could be a better judge than Allah for people for sure faith. Okay, so we got that in. So let's go read before now. I'm just gonna read a couple before because we want to get the full context again, y'all. That's the main thing. That is the main thing we want to do. We ordained for them in the Torah a life for a life, an eye for an eye, a nose for a nose, an ear for an ear, tooth for a tooth, and for wounds equal retaliation. But whoever waives it charitably, it would be atonement for them. And those who do not judge by what Allah has revealed are truly the wrongdoers. Indeed, we revealed the Torah containing guidance and light by which the prophets who submitted themselves by Allah made judgments for Jews. So too did the rabbis and scholars according to Allah's book, which they were entrusted, and they were made keepers. So do not fear the people. Fear me, nor trade my revelations for fleeting gain. And those who do not judge by what Allah has revealed are truly the disbelievers. See, I'm trying to judge by what my book say. That's what we here for. That's what we talking about. We trying to judge, us Christians. We trying to judge by what our book says. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. So indeed, who's we? We talk about that all the time. We ain't got to get into that. We ain't got to get into that. I don't know who we is, but we ain't got to get into that. Indeed, we revealed the Torah containing guidance and light by which the prophets who submitted themselves to Allah made judgment for the Jews. So too did the rabbis and scholars. Okay, so they're talking about the Torah right there. But why do they come to you for judgment when they already have the Torah containing Allah's judgment? Then so wait, how they gonna come to him if they ain't got the Torah? Time out. Well, it's a good thing we use reading context because context is a beautiful thing. So why do they come to you for judgment when they already have the Torah containing Allah's judgment? Then they turn away after all. They are not true believers. Okay. All right. So wait, maybe that just means like past tense, like it happened before Muhammad. They like to listen to falsehood, to devour anything forbidden. So they come to you, Muhammad. Either judge between them or turn away from them. If you turn away from them, they cannot hurt you in least. And if you judge with justice between them. Verily, Allah loves those who act justly. But why I come to you? Okay, so it definitely seems like they're coming to the prophet right there, y'all. Definitely seems like they're coming to the prophet. All right, so I think right here, y'all, we can state and we can be sure that 544 all the way to 550 is definitely claiming the Islamic dilemma over the sin. I think we can see that, y'all. I think as we read the context again, not cherry picking the verses, we can see that and it's evident. And had they observed the Torah, the gospel, and what has been revealed to them from their Lord, they would have been overwhelmed with provisions from above and below. Some among them are upright, yet many do nothing but evil. Okay, so absorb the Torah and the gospel. So they had it, they had it. They had to have had it. And what was revealed to them from the Lord. So let's go ahead on and go down real quick so we get the full context. O messenger, convey everything revealed to you from your Lord. If you do not, then you have not delivered his message. Allah will certainly protect you from the people. Indeed, Allah does not guide people who disbelieve. Well, that's not true at all. Doesn't he guide everybody to, do what they're going to do? I mean, I just reacted to that Yasir Qadi video from Jai and DLC. And one of the imams up there, or sheikhs, I don't know what he was saying that like, hey yo, well, Allah's will is that he's go to hell anyway, that he apostates anyway, or that he chose to do this anyway. So you know what I'm saying? That's kind of not true. Anyway, unless what they're talking about is not true. I don't know. I'm just going off what they said. Say, O prophet, O people of the book, you have nothing to stand on unless you observe the Torah and the gospel, and what has been revealed to you from your Lord. And your Lord's revelation to you, O prophet, will cause many of them to increase in wickedness and disbelief. So do not grieve. So again, we got, the people of the book, you have nothing to stand on unless you observe. How you going to observe the Torah and the gospel if you ain't got it? If we ain't got it, how's that going to happen? If the people at the time of Muhammad ain't got it, how's that going to happen? How's it going to happen, y'all? What's really going on here? Did it go away? Did it disappear? What is up? We see that they had to have had something that was with them so that they can observe the Torah and the gospel. It's crazy if it was part of it, though. If you had parts of it that Allah was saying, observe it, got to find which ones to observe, which is kind of weird because even in the Quran itself, it states that, in the Quran, there's certain verses that you won't even understand, but certain ones that are fully detailed and whatnot. And then that's even murky water. So it's like, what are we really to believe? There's parts in the Quran that are understood. There's parts that only Allah knows. And now apparently via the last two Muslims that we talked to, there's parts of the Quran and the Torah and the Injeel that we got to go over and that Jesus confirmed and he didn't confirm the other ones, or like what's really going on? I don't know, but we're trying to find out though. 569, indeed the believers, Jews, Sabians, and Christians, whoever truly believe in Allah and the last day does good. There would be no fear for them, nor will they grieve. Cool. Indeed. But ain't we the worst of creatures, though? That's what was on my mind when he was saying that. Like, how you going to call us the worst of creatures? And then like, but y'all be all right, though. But we won't be all right because other hadiths talk about there's going to be a Muslim that gets taken away from hellfire and a Jew and or a Christian get put in his place. So, I mean, what's really going on here? What's really going on here? Why are there so many things that just don't seem right when it comes to this particular belief system? I don't get it. I don't know. But indeed, we took a covenant from the children of Israel and sent them messengers. Whenever a messenger come to them, then I desired, they denied and killed others. So yeah, no, we're getting the context here. So they can't say we ain't getting the context. We're getting the full context. That the people of the book only been faithful and mindful of Allah. We would have certainly absolved them from their sins and admitted them to the gardens of bliss. And but there's some among the Jews said Allah is tight-fisted. May their fists be tied and that be condemned of what they said. Rather, he's open-handed. Yet open-handed, pow, backhand, as he pleases. That which has been revealed to you, O prophet, from your Lord will only cause many of them to increase in wickedness and disbelief. We have stirred among them hostility and hatred until the day of judgment. Whenever they kindle the fire of war, Allah puts it out. And they strive to spread corruption in the land. Okay, another one that we got to, and I'm not seeing it, but it's definitely confirming that they got it. They got it, oh boy. So again, unless Allah's confirming some corrupted stuff, the Torah that Jesus had that he was supposed to be confirming and the Injeel are good to go. At the time of the prophet, same Injeel, same Torah, same thing we got today. When it get corrupted, I don't know. For those of you that say it's corrupted, where's it at? Why can't we find the original, uncreated, unchanged word of Allah? I don't know. We're gonna get to the last couple. 7157. Let's look at this. They are the ones who follow the messenger, the unlettered prophet, whose description they find in their Torah and gospel. That's what is it? Maury confirmed that was a lie. Oh no, the lie detector confirmed that was a lie. That was a lie, which is crazy because you got the camp of the people who are stating that like the Torah and the Injil are corrupted, but yet there's still that camp of people that are trying to say, oh well, Prophet Muhammad's in Isaiah and yada yada yada, or he's the Paracleto in John somehow, some way. He's the messenger in John, the Holy Spirit who's going to be with people forever. He is him. That's crazy. They talk about these different, the different camps in Islam. They're like, "Oh, we got one unit. We're here. We believe the same things, yada yada." No, y'all don't. Y'all got people out here saying that's corrupted, that you shouldn't look at it, and then you got people out here saying, "But," you know what I'm saying? You can still find them. Nah, bruh. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. He commands them to do so, or excuse me, to do good, and forbids them from evil, permits from them what is lawful, and forbids to them what is impure, and relieves them from the burdens and the shackles that bound them. Only those who believe in him, honor and support him, and follow the light sent down to him will be successful. 7:158. Say, O prophet, O humanity, I am Allah's messenger to you all. To him alone belongs the kingdom of heaven and earth. There is no God worthy of worship except him. He gives life and causes death. So believe in Allah and his messenger, the unlettered prophet. Who? So man, you go ahead on and believe in both of them bad boys right there. It's not just the one, you got to believe in both of them. Who believes in Allah and his revelations and follow him so that you may be rightly guided. 7:159. There are some among the people of Moses who guide with the truth and establish justice accordingly. 7:160. We divided them into 12 tribes, each as a community, and we revealed to Moses when his people asked for water, strike the rock with your staff. Then 12 springs gushed out. Each tribe knew its drinking place. We shaded them with clouds and sent down to them manna and qualls, or whatever, saying, "Eat from the good things we have provided to you." They certainly didn't not wrong us, but wrong themselves. All right, let's read up before so we can get the full context because we want to know what's happening before. And we got 7:156. Ordained for us what is good in this life and next. Indeed, we have turned to you in repentance. Allah replied, I will inflict my torment on whoever I will, but my mercy encompasses everything. I will ordain mercy for those who shun evil, pay alms tax, and believe in our revelations. Moses chose 70 men from among his people for our appointment, and when they were seized by an earthquake, he cried, "My Lord, had you willed, you could have destroyed them long ago, and me as well. Will you destroy us for what the foolish among you have done? This is only a test from you, for by which you allow whoever you will stray and guide forever, and whoever you will. You are our guardian. So forgive us and have mercy on us. You are the best forgiver." So, yep, let's go over it one more time. They are the ones who follow the messenger, the unlettered prophet, whose description they find in the Torah and Gospel. He commands them to do good and forbids them from evil, permits for them what is lawful and forbids to them what is impure, and relieves them from their burdens and the shackles that bound them. Only those who believe in him, honor and support him, and follow the light sent down to him will be successful. So we see that we have 7:157, and it looks like just from reading it that again it does not support the standard Islamic narrative. So we don't went over 3:3, 5:46, 5:47, 5:66, 5:68, and 7:157. And it does seem like for sure that the Islamic dilemma, especially when it comes to these verses, are pointing towards that way and not pointing towards the standard Islamic narrative, y'all. It seems like that is the case. So the standard Islamic narrative is, Jill and the Torah, we ain't got them no more. They're broke. They're corrupted. They're all this. We go to these verses that these people are talking about that they actually said that we should go to, and they had to add, subtract, put in, say, oh, don't mean this. The Arabic's cool here, but let's use English here. The Arabic context here is a little bit different. Let's go with the Arabic here, though, because it makes more sense. It's tough. It's tough. When in all actuality, when we bring this bad boy up again and we see what's really going on, we see that all the verses that we went for show strongly agree with the Islamic dilemma, that they're for sure confirming the Torah and the Gospel.